Hello, hello. Today I'm going to be trying to run through Forza Horizon 4, try and get 100% completion, and maybe talking about my thoughts since I haven't played this game in about since 2018, since it came out. Uh, so without further ado, let's start.
Here's what I see. I see a festival that never ends. Where you can be whatever you want to be. It's not your dream holiday anymore. It's your dream life. That's the horizon I see. Let me show you. Welcome to autumn. A new beginning for the festival that never ends. Don't go anywhere. Horizon is here to stay.
Alright guys, this'll be easy. Just don't miss the checkpoints and let's go.
I'm the only one left.
This is it, Horizon. We are kicking off the summer season with the greatest race of all time. Point yourself in the direction of Horizon and put your foot down. First to the festival wins, so let's go. Don't sweat it, the Jets aren't in the race. They're just happy to be here. Oh yeah! Drivers coming from everywhere. Now it's a party. People are lining the streets to get a load of the action. Cheer these racers on, guys! Come on! We got some awesome racing trucks out there, too. The most incredible hypercars are all here. I can see a Centenario, Ferrari FXXK, and a beautiful Bugatti Chiron. And is that a Vulcan? Oh, Horizon, you do not want to miss out on watching this. Look at that Senna go! I mean, the car, sure, but someone's got to be handling that thing. Final straight! I can't breathe!
Quite a show.
I try my best. Is everyone here?
Yep, all here, boss. Ready and raring.
Great. Okay. Do we have Marshall here?
So that was basically the intro of the game, and I think it's one of the weaker. I think the weakest is probably Forza Horizon 5, but that one I just is not as memorable as like going up the coast with a hurricane in 2, or just listening to the radio chatter in 3, or even like racing against I think Darius Flint of the first game. Yeah, I just thought 4 kind of had the weakest intro, except for 5 blew that out of the water by a mile.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Kira, director of the festival. Looks like you've made a good impression with our talent scouts.
This one might have a real chance of taking a spot on the roster.
Rebecca's one of our former champions. She's giving me a hand running the Horizon Road Racing Series.
Excited? I remember my first day at Horizon. It's all pretty surreal, huh?
I'll leave you two to get set up for the first race. Good luck.
Right then, let's get you behind the wheel. Which one will it be?
So I think I'm gonna maybe pick. I don't know. I'll probably pick the Audi TT, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I think every other, like the 2 times that I played this in the previously, I've picked the Charger, and I'm not a big fan of the Focus. So yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the TT.
Exactly my choice as well. We'll talk all about why later. Right now, we need to get you racing.
Yep, I want this one.
All right, let's get you set up with a personalized number plate. Go on, be creative.
expect you'll want to get a feel for your new car. So I've signed you up to some events to get you started. See you there.
So I'm not going to be able to listen to music, which I don't really care because I think this has pretty bad radio stations. There's not like the individual songs on the stations aren't bad, but just the combination on each station's I think it's pretty bad. But yeah, I missed their little racetrack. I need to fix the graphics. They look not as good as they should be. Oh, that's why it was 1080 and 30 FPS. I don't really feel like resetting the game for that, so I'll have it. Well, I guess I screwed up. I didn't think it would reset. Alright, I am back.
I have set your route to a nearby race event.
I accidentally reset the game when I changed my graphics.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Oh my god. It feels so strange being driving this game. Oh, I hated these loading screens. I thought they were pretty annoying.
Welcome to the Horizon Road Racing Series. Perform here and you'll be invited to more events. Perform there, and someday, who knows, I might even find space for you on the roster.
So this is one thing I normally like. I think Forza Horizon 3 was too easy for me, and whenever Forza Horizon 4 came out, I really liked that the AI was like, I felt like they were much more difficult. So I think I'm only gonna go on highly skilled, and if I keep winning, then I'll change it up to expert. But I remember them being way harder on this one. I don't know whether I should keep rewind or not. I don't think so. I'll probably end up hating myself for that. But oh well. That's for my future self to hate myself for. And I don't really know how I'm gonna edit this. It might be uncut for this first one, or I might do a lot of races and then like try to squish them down. I'm not sure exactly how this whole thing's gonna work. But if you want to see more, just let me know. Maybe I'll do Horizon 3 and 5, 1 and 2 maybe. I don't know how I do Forza Horizon 1 and 2. I don't know whether I should get a capture card for my Xbox or just emulate them at this point. Oh my god, I suck so bad. I do not remember the cars driving this strangely. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get full 100% completion on this game because I think I heard that they no longer are doing like seasonal events, and there's a few for like completing them, which kind of sucks, to be honest. I hate when there's achievements behind servers that will eventually go down, but I probably can get the ones that are left for multiplayer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to turn the difficulty up on this AI. Or not, if I do dumb mistakes like that. God. One thing I really enjoyed about this game was they brought back all the like color from the first game, because in like 2 and 3 they kind of like they got rid of like all the pink and reddish colors for some reason. I mean, Horizon 2 had orange, but this one brought back like the pinks and reds and bright vibrant colors. I know that 3 had like bright greens and blues, but I just didn't feel the same as the first game, to be honest.
For your first race at the festival, that was some nice driving out there. Keep performing
That
like
was
that, and you'll
not
be
nice
invited to the
driving.
next round of the series.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Anna, your automated natural navigation assistant. I'll help you explore the festival and find activities throughout the UK. Okay, Marshall. I have plotted your route to a new race in the Horizon Road Racing Series.
Hey, Marshall. Your radio should have presets for our resident Horizon stations. Horizon Pulse, Horizon Base Arena, Horizon Block Party, and Horizon XS. See what takes your fancy.
Alright, that cutscene with Anna just reminded me I hate Anna in these games because she will just annoy you constantly. Even like after you get like full completion on the map, she still annoys you like, hey, you've completed the whole game, sorry. It's kind of funny, to be honest, because it was also in 3, and I can't remember if it was in 2. I don't think I ever got 100% completion because I didn't have the Porsche DLC,
400
but
yards. Turn left.
yeah. 3 and
Around
4, she just
when it is
annoys
safe
you
to do so.
constantly.
In 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards.
I probably should be sticking on the roads to get all these roads collected, but that's for later me to get. Later me to look at the map and realize, oh my god, where's that 1 pixel of unexplored road?
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Aw, damn, I forgot to add up the difficulty. Look at these people that I probably have on my friend list, but don't know any of them. Everyone is apparently prestiged at least once. Damn, the handling model actually feels better than I remember. I remember the cars feeling very strange and light and twitchy, but that might be because I was using like really high horsepower cars. Maybe I should try not to upgrade them as much as I normally do. Oh my god, turd. I mean, to be fair, it's been like 4, even more than that. 6 years since this game came out that I played through the campaign. Which I played through it twice at the time. Because the first time I did it was like the first week. And I did the Goliath glitch. That I think got patched like really soon after the game came out. And I was afraid, I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I was afraid of getting banned for doing it, so I just completely wiped that save. I wish I didn't, because I had like a lot of cards that I don't think I ever got again in my main profile, or my non-Steam profile.
Right, I've put you through to the next round of the Horizon Road Racing Series. How could I not with you driving like that? But it doesn't start until autumn. Can you amuse yourself until then?
Wow, you really are the image of Frankie Beaumont. Sorry, Joel Carter, Horizon Driver Relations. Now, do I have an opportunity for you? There's a movie shooting nearby that's in need of a stunt driver. Short notice, I know, but what do you say? Meet me here ASAP, and I'll introduce you to Mike Steele. He's a stunt coordinator for the movie.
Oh, I like these. I think they were done way better in this game than they were in 5. Because in 5, I think the location
Turn left.
constantly changes where you have to drive to, and it just is so annoying to have to drive to the location to then drive it all the way across the map again. It blew my mind that they even did that. Why would you make something tedious even more tedious? And then I think, like, the dialogue in them was really bad, too. These ones were bearable bad, but I don't know. I found them more fun in 4 with the story modes.
In 200 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh god. Physics. That took a long time.
In 200 yards, turn sharp left. In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Here they are, future star of the silver screen.
Hardly the doppelganger you promised.
You having a laugh? They're like twins.
You'll do. Mike Steele, by the way. Today's shoot's a getaway scene. Head over to Broadway Village. We got everything set up there. The kid better be as good as you say. Right, off to Broadway. And step on it, yeah? We don't want to lose the light.
You gotta love that weird, like, AI, like, rigging. Oops. I mean, like, you only see the characters in this game, like, for a total of, like, 3 cutscenes, and then they're just voices in the void at that point. Like, I couldn't tell you any of the names of the characters, even though I think I've been told them already. They're all just kind of bland. I also cannot follow a waypoint for the life of me, apparently. Oh god. I gotta go all the way around.
You made it. That was quick. Right, let's get everything set up. You're going in at the deep end, but at least you look the part now. This is a classic car escape. The hero's being chased by a jet and escapes by jumping through an old windmill. Don't ask. If you're as good as Joel says, this should be no trouble. Hey, remember to breathe, kid. Just don't let it get away from you. I'll talk you through it, you'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen? I can basically crash and die.
Keep your foot down. Cue pursuit vehicles.
I do not remember this.
Jet plane. So what? You just keep that needle in the red. Maybe do some evasive maneuvers.
What did I hit? I thought that was a destructible wall.
And the baddies overshot you, and your hero is safe. For now. Good. This is all good stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember this, the fighter plane at all.
Keep it loose and fast up the hill, then back down. Still got the jump to do.
Oh my god, understeered.
The road's blocked off ahead, so you're gonna cut across the field. They'll add something in post. Crashed alien ship or something. It's all marked out for camera coverage, okay? You just line it up, floor it, and pray.
Oh, 3 stars on these, or I can't
Eyes
remember.
forward. Ignore the camera. Try to look heroic. And that is a wrap, everyone. Congratulations, kid. You survived. Reckon you can do that again? I'll give you a number to casting.
Alright, we got 3 stars. Couldn't remember if there were any on these first ones that came with the game.
You've caught the eye of Alex, one of our Horizon superstars. He's looking for new racers to take part in the dirt racing series.
I think we get a new car now. I think this game loves throwing new cars at you. To be honest, I don't really see the appeal of the LVTT. I think it's
In 400 yards,
kind of an ugly color in my opinion. But I guess it's got that like 2000s, like I think it's called like, I don't know what the exact art style is, but it's like bubbly. It's more like aerodynamic, I think. And I mean, they're like everywhere. In any racing game that you play, there's always an Audi TT. I feel like to be like authentic, it has to be yellow though. Silver just is not the color I normally see using. Oh, good.
You have arrived at...
Our friend over there will get you set up with some new tires. Come and see me after the race if you need anything else. Ah, it's you. I heard about the stunts you pulled for Joel. You know how to drive, don't you? Sorry, I'm Alex. I run dirt racing for the festival. Speaking of which, you'll need a car that can handle the dirt.
Alright, I think every time I pick the straddle, so I have the WRX or the COD. That's a tough pick. Honestly, all three of these are pretty good. I think I'm gonna pick the Ford Escort.
Yes! The Cossie! One of the best out there. Built and tested on the local roads of Essex, wouldn't you believe?
Yes, eating. Let me change this a little quickly. Oh, now watch them wipe my ass with me. Actually, this is a dirt event. The AI is really... I think the AI in this game on dirt events is quite bad. Because they don't quite understand how to deal with these slidey physics because they just want to grip for some reason. They never really try to slide around corners. They always want to do grip driving. And like as soon as they start sliding, they instantly get on the brakes. Like look how far behind, and I just pulled a handbrake for no reason. Gotta love my brain. My brain wants to slide. It doesn't want to go fast. Overall, I think like the festival vibe was way stronger in this one than it was in 5. I think it was the weakest out of the first 3 in this one. Like, I think 1 through 3 did the festival vibe way better. But, I mean, I'm really comparing it with 5 a lot because it basically is just 5 but older. 4 kind of was like the dropping off point for me because I thought it was good, but I thought they needed more change from what they had originally. This kind of like went backwards for me. And I mean, the fact that it was a 3-year release gap instead of a 2, actually it might have been 4, let me think. This was released in 2018, I believe, and then... That doesn't seem right. Was 5 released in 2021? No, it couldn't have been. Maybe it was. Maybe 5 is only 3 years old. It feels much older than that. But yeah, 3 years between games probably did make me despise this game more. Because I remember when it first launched, I thought it was better than 3 in a lot of ways. But now I think I don't think it's nearly as good as 1 through 3 ever were, like, at all.
Yes! First race in the bag. How do you feel? Dirty? Brilliant. I think you could go far in my dirt racing series. Perform like that again and you might just make it into round 2. Looks like you've nearly qualified for the autumn season. And remember, the more driving you do, the more you'll build your influence.
Hey, Marshall. There's a lot of rumors flying around that you've landed a spot in a new movie. Make sure you save time to take part in the autumn season when you're rich and famous. Hey, Marshall. Fancy winning a prize?
Hey, I'm hearing good things about you. Oh, sorry, my name's Jay. I might have something that'll interest you. There's a street race meetup, and I think you should check it out. See you there?
All right, like right now we have talked to 3 different men that I only thought were one. That just shows how little
Here, have a wheel spin.
they have, like, personality wise. They all sound exactly the same. None of them I cared about. I honestly don't remember like 3 of them. I thought there was only one guy. Where is this billboard? Blue? Where? Oh, there it is. It's over there. Behind a bush. Fast travel
Kira told
billboard.
me about these. Smash a fast travel board and you'll get a discount on the Horizon Fast Travel service. Smash them all and the festival will cover your costs completely. Good to keep in mind for our many adventures.
That is like. I think I complained more about this in 5, but in 4, you don't even have access to fast travel until you buy a mansion. So you have to have money to buy the place, and then you also have to collect billboards to get it for free, which I think that's the dumbest thing ever. If you have enough money to buy an entire building, you should just get it for free anyways. There's no reason to have these useless collectibles, because by that point you have millions of dollars anyways. What's the point of getting it for free? Also, hopefully I don't have to do a street race in a dirt vehicle. I mean, it'll be fine if I have to, but I think these were hard. If you didn't have like a hypercar, basically.
You ready? Ready? Let's do this! Oh, it's you! You made it! I'm Jay, by the way. Alex wouldn't shut up about you, you know. If you drive half as well as he says you can, these guys will love you.
Oh, before we start, you've got to know this isn't strictly sanctioned by the festival. So don't mention this to Kira, alright? I gotta go. Work to do. See you around though, yeah? These might not be official, but you keep coming to these meets. I'll make sure everyone at Horizon knows your name.
Like, in that
Looking
scene,
forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
who is Jay and who's Kira? Is Kira the one from the festival building in 3, or is she the other one? And is Jay... I don't even know which one's Jay. Is Jay the dirt guy, or is he the street racing one? I don't even know if he was the street racing one. He might have just told of us to the director. I don't know. Or don't care either. But yeah. I missed the first few games where you just literally had a mechanic basically, and that's all you had to remember. And even then, I don't think I remembered them. I know Doc. I cannot remember the lady from 2. Oh my god, and I missed one. I'm gonna have to restart. And I think in 3 there was the Australian guy. I think it was actually the guy. Wasn't it the guy from that you had to race in 2 at the end? Or am I just making stuff up? Probably that. Really, all the characters in the Horizon series blend together so much because none of them have personalities. Five, I think they tried to give them personalities, but it came off as just making them talk to talk, not so much to build who they were. And that kind of made me annoyed because they're trying to also like teach you about Mexico because I don't know why, but I think if you taught me about Mexico, I'd love it, but the way they tried to do it, it just came off very annoying and not interesting, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I feel like Horizon 5 just did a disservice to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Horizon 5 is a good game. I just haven't put the time in to play it. I think I have literally under like 50 hours in it. And oh my god, I cannot do it for shit. I'm gonna have to restart again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to definitely like replay, or I don't think I even finished 5. I definitely didn't complete everything it had, but I don't think I even finished the story, or lack thereof, to be honest, because these don't really have stories. Yeah, I need to restart that. Even though I don't think losing does anything, but I know in Horizon 3 it literally did nothing. You never had to come first for anything, and that was one of my biggest complaints about it, is there was no punishment for coming last in a race. You could literally just breeze through it while also sucking in last. I mean, I think the only punishment you got was the payout was less, and that's it. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Like, these street races were hard. You need, like, hyper corners for this. Oh my. I probably should have just picked a TT. Well, no, that probably would have been too slow. AI cut. But make sure if you actually like this game that you pick it up before it's too gone, or if it's gone. If you haven't played a Horizon game, then definitely pick this up. For like $20 or so that it's running for now. Because it's basically gone in December. I mean, if you have an Xbox, you'll be able to get physical copies, but you won't be able to have the DLC or anything. And while the DLC is not that great, I mean, it's still pretty fun. Especially if you like drifting. You got like an entire like toge road to drift down. Yeah. And then if you like Lego, like, there's the Lego DLC, which I think that got a lot more hate than it deserved. I think if you were one of the haters of the Lego game, or Lego DLC, then you should try and replay it, because I remember it being pretty good. I have to restart again. Okay, I'm locked in this time. I'm not gonna lose. No way. No way I lose anymore. Except I'm like break. Oh my god. Maybe I should put ABS on. I think that's what's killing me, is my brakes are locking up and then I start to slide. Or maybe it's just I'm power overing. Can't tell exactly. No, it just feels like, are these dirt tires on it? Because that might be why. I think dirt tires have slightly less grip on tarmac. This thing feels heavy as hell. But as I said, I don't think we're gonna lose this one. As long as I don't throw it into a tree somewhere. Should probably like concentrate on driving rather than talking, because my talking is pretty shit, and my racing's even shittier when I do it. So that was close. But we won eventually. What was it, like 3 or 4 attempts? Dang. I'm gonna need to buy a faster car.
Racers have all these unspoken rules about respect and honor and who can and can't join, but all you need to know is drive like that and you're welcome anytime.
I think that street race is probably the easiest one, because I think every other one.
Hey, just to let you know, there's another round 1 dirt race starting soon if you fancy it. See you there. Oh, and me and Jay have just finished setting up a new danger sign. You should check it out if you fancy some thrills along the way.
And what was the guy saying? Damn, my goldfish brain just forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I remember. I think that's like the easiest one, because I think every other street race, like, the AI is in basically straight up, fully upgraded hypercars. Unless I'm remembering wrong, which that could be. It could be 3 that I'm thinking of. I don't even remember if there were street races in 3, to be honest. I'm just coping.
You have arrived at your destination.
3 stars, 3 stars, come on. No, I don't think so.
These were boarded up to mark potential hazards. Then me and Alex went around and put whacking great
Oh, that was
flags
3
on them.
stars.
Voila, a line is born. So long as you survive, they'll probably let us build more.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, let's see like how bad the AI are in this dirt track, because I think they'll be pretty bad still. Like, look at all those brake lights. At least I think they're on. No, they're not on. They're just very slow. And I just body blocked that guy. Gotta love Forza Racing. No penalties. Which I don't really want any, to be honest. That's kind of... penalties are the reason why I don't really like official track racers. Because I don't want to be punished for having fun bullying the AI. I mean, fair enough, online, yeah, I want penalties, but offline, it shouldn't. You shouldn't have penalties. It's just fun to bully the AI sometimes. Is this the first game to have, like, animals on the road? I can't remember. I remember it being a big deal. But I think that was also, like, for some reason, when the Crew 2 came out, people also said, oh, this is, like, the first game to have animals, except the Crew 1 also had animals that you could run into, and pedestrians, I think. Just people forgot about the first game, apparently. Even though, I think that was, like, one of my most played games of all time. Look at those chickens. Yeah, I don't think 3 had animals in it.
Right. Good news is you've made the cut for the Horizon Autumn season. Bad news, obviously, is that it doesn't start until autumn. You don't mind sticking around, do you?
Hey, I owe you big time for helping me out earlier. Meet me here. I want to repay your favor.
Here's one thing, like, I think
Turn left.
this game's biggest weakness was the season changes. I think they're the reason why I stopped playing this game.
Turn left.
Like, not only do the seasons completely change how you want to play the game, like, if it's winter, you basically cannot do any of the PR stunts because everything's so slick, and like dirt drift events, you can't see the road, the edge of the road, so you don't know whether you're gonna get points where you're drifting or not. So that's kind of why I didn't like it, but it also removed the feeling of like in the moment that the first 3 games had, because they were like supposed to be during the summer, partying, like live in the moment, don't think about the future, just live how you are right now. I think with seasons, they kind of got rid of that feeling. Now they're just like, do whatever you want. Who cares? Nothing matters. You don't want to live in the moment and just wait a week for the next season. And really, winter was the one that I think most people skipped out on because it just kind of sucked. And there were a bunch of bugs, like random holes in the ground during winter would appear so you could fall through the map. It was just a mess. And I mean, it just looks ugly during the winter as well. I think fall might be my favorite because it reminds me the most of Horizon 1.
Turn left.
But, I mean,
Turn left.
I'd rather have one static season than 4 seasons that play almost the same except look slightly
Arrived
different.
at your destination.
You're not gonna believe this. The film producers bought this house to use as a set, but when filming wrapped, they just left it. I had a word, and you know what? They said you could have the house for free as a thank you for your work on the movie. Excellent. Well, since this one's on the movie company, here's the keys. This is where your threads are stored. Your wardrobe is like a map of your career. So the more you get yourself out there, the more clothes you'll get in return. A big name needs a big style.
Was the Xbox Series X out at this point? I thought it came out like a few years later. Wait, it definitely did, right? Because it was the Xbox One X. Or, the naming scheme for Xbox sucks. I think I was like that one. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I also kind of hated
You any
this.
good at dancing? You can bust a move to show off before a race, and bust an even bigger move for when you win. Trust me, it'll be great.
I might like show you a picture of my main character. He looks like an idiot wearing like random clothes. Nice, another achievement. Qualify for Horizon Autumn.
Well, look who made it to the autumn season. You are this close to qualifying for the next round of the Dirt Racing Series. You should come back to Tarnhouse, it's completely different in autumn.
Hey, Marshall. We've added some more stations to your radio. If you're into drum and bass, then tune into Hospital Records. And if you're into something much calmer, Timeless FM is back with a healthy dose of classical.
That's one thing I never understood. Why they got rid of the like unlocking system of 3 for the radio stations.
Turn left.
Because even though it basically was nothing, I mean, it was a little bit of progression, I guess. I mean, 3 had a little bit of something, like you had to upgrade the festival and stuff, but this one didn't really have anything except for the Lego DLC had like challenges you had to do, kind of like a Burnout Paradise, like multiplayer challenges that unlocked like cars and stuff like that. Actually, maybe it just unlocked like buildings. Can't remember. It has been probably like 3 years since I played through the DLCs. So I basically should remember, I just don't remember. Again, goldfish brain. Did we do this event already, though? Or is it just the fall?
You have arrived at your destination.
So, I should probably let you know that the muds will be real slippy out there because of all that rain we've been getting recently. Same course, totally different drive.
Okay, so we did do this one. Let's see if the AI is any better. Ooh, that was close. I shouldn't have risked it like that. Especially since I don't have rewind. Can't remember which one is more lenient. I think this one was like really lenient with the checkpoints, and 5 was very strict. Like you had to be in the checkpoint, otherwise it wouldn't count. Like even that probably wouldn't have counted in 5. I remember 3, you could literally make huge shortcuts, like a quarter mile away from the checkpoint, and it would still count. I kind of wish they changed up the checkpoints as well. I mean, we've had these checkpoints since 3, I think. For the first one, we had like lasers, and the second one, I think we had smoke. Or maybe smoke was only for the off-road races. But, yeah, I just find these ones be kind of annoying. Like, or not annoying, but lame to look at. 3, they looked alright, because, I mean, I think the entire color around 3 was bright green. At least change the color, to be honest, yeah. I'm surprised that one counted. But yeah, you can see how like bad the AI is in these dirt races right now. Like I messed up pretty bad, and they are still pretty far behind. They don't have time splits apparently. Literally every racing game should have time splits to cars behind you, but this one doesn't. Maybe it's an like multiplayer thing only.
What a drive! Woo! Oh, we'll have you in round 2 of the Dirt Racing series. Thank you very much. It doesn't matter if you've already done this route. The fans will keep coming back for more. You'll get noticed, and it'll help you qualify for the next round. It's a win-win.
a Z4. I haven't seen, like, used one of these in a
Hey,
game for
Marshall.
a while.
Welcome to the Horizon Autumn season. My team are helping me find our most influential rookie to compete in the next showcase. Want it to be you? Convince me. Beck tells me you're in round 2 of the Road Racing series. And Joel mentioned that someone named Mike Steele is after you about his stunt thing? Speaking of stunts, Jay's on the hunt for our next stunt hero. And Alex says he's ready to kick off round 2 of dirt racing. But he's really excited to get going on the cross-country series. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, we get the Top Gear one already? I thought that was like a late addition. Let's take this.
Hey, Marshall. Just letting you know, the auto show is now open. Come on down and browse. Or I can send the catalog to your house if you prefer.
I forgot about the Super 7. I honestly don't remember what Super 7 was because I think I only did like a handful of them. I think they're like custom bucket lists, maybe? Actually, I forgot. I don't think there are any bucket list challenges in this one.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Because I think bucket list challenges got replaced by the stories. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You can use your skill point here to unlock car masteries. Every car has its own set, offering unique perks and bonuses. But skill points can be spent on any car you own.
I remember my Forza.
You have a VIP pass, do you? Well, the house is yours. Right this way. Let me show you around.
Am I online? Am I actually online? I didn't think I would be. Because my Steam is offline because I have a buddy using my library to play this, actually. So, turns out if you own it on Steam, you can probably play with your friends. As long as you like block your Steam connection, you and your friends can probably play together. Nice bonus board.
You alright? No, you were supposed to crash into that thing. It was a bonus board. Kira's had her team hide them all over the place. That one was good for an influence boost.
In 400 yards, turn left.
You can race any event in co-op or PvP with drivers you invite from your session.
I don't know what any of that means, so
Let's take a look at Horizon Blueprint. This is something I let our old festival boss play around with in Australia, but they're not here. So I need to see if we have any fresh blueprinting talent.
I don't remember these being other than I thought you could only do bucket lists in 3. I think Horizon Presents is the one that I roll in. I think that's like the default. Start. I don't know why the music's on, even though I have the radio. Hopefully that doesn't cause issues uploading. I don't know what Scuba 27 is. But, move. Okay, I'll break. Oh, no. Creamed. I got creamed. I think that's like one of the rarest skill points. Because I think there's only like one ice cream in the map. Maybe. Maybe there's more. Let's get the GTR Nismo. I think it was a Nismo. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, you'll look sharp in those.
Done
Head over
clothing.
change if you like, or just do it here at the festival.
Now that's worth a ticket to the next round. Kira put me in charge of the Dirt Series to help find our next dirt racing champion. And from what I've seen of your driving, I reckon you've got what it takes. Keep on qualifying like this, and you'll earn that title quicker than you think.
Okay, whatever.
Here's how this is going to work. We're not sanctioned by the festival, we make our own rules. The best racers stay and the rest go home. This is the street scene. I mean, if that's cool with everyone?
Oh, yeah, it's like Cyberpunk 2077 game. Or, like, race.
Site.
I don't know why it ever came to this game. Cyberpunk and Horizon is not two things I would put together. But I mean, I guess Final Fantasy also collabed with them. So I wouldn't put those. I guess I might have, because I think the one that came out in like 2016 or 2015, sometime then, like the entire point was it's a road trip basically. But I also don't know anything about Final Fantasy. Don't make me get a peel. Don't make me get a peel. What kind of... There we go. What kind of, like, physics was that?
Recalculating route.
Priority
Great
like
news! I've found a driver for our first showcase event. A rookie, no less. Unproven but highly skilled. Huge potential. I think they're going to make this one to remember. So, you doing anything right now?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
honestly never can't remember all of the showcases in this one. I mean, there's always going to be a train. There's always, I assume there's a plane. Because, I mean, every single one of these games had to race with a plane. I really can't think of any of the other ones. I can only think of the hovercraft and the train in this one. Oh, and the bikes. Forgot about the bikes. Oh, and I think there was a speedboat. Maybe. I think there were more. If it was only 4, that would suck.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, there's like a viewpoint over here. Forgot these existed.
Hang on. I'm sure I've seen this one in a film. A bunch of films. Don't remember that much about them, but I liked the one with the flying car.
Here's one thing I thought Horizon 4 did pretty iffy too. Like, they made a huge thing about this being like fully open world, no bounds, but you kind of need boundaries to make a good game. Just having open fields is not fun. And I know some people may not understand it, but I think Horizon 1 and 2 are 100 times more polished open worlds, even though they have walls everywhere. I mean, 3 even has walls everywhere. And they were done like that on purpose, because they wanted to show you something the way they showed you.
You have
And
arrived at your destination.
you can't really do that when the entire world is completely open.
Hey, Marshall. I know it feels like you're just getting started, but this showcase is as good an opportunity as you'll get to have some fans screaming your name.
Okay, whatever that means. Cinematic. So cool. Yeah, I never really understood the point of these. I mean, the first game, the showcase, were actually kind of hard. But these are just give me wins. Like, I think I've actually lost them before, and still the game considered it a win. So I don't even think you can lose them. They're just really supposed to be cinematic, I guess. But I don't. Oh, that's not good. Watch this. I'll still be able to catch up and get first. I know it says second, but it'll say one by the end. I'm completely off course, too. Like, look at this. It's clearly a rubber banding to let me pass, except it's completely blocking me. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think you can win lose these.
4 wheels beats 2 fans and a big air mattress any day of the week. I never doubted you for a second.
I didn't either.
Well, don't stop now. What am I going to tell people if our brand new showcase champion doesn't qualify for the Horizon winter season?
The Roman history of Britain is actually fascinating if you look into it. And if you do, maybe you could come and tell me some of it because I haven't got a clue.
What is that line? Is that like a fishing rod? Or is that just a bug? Oh, it's just debris. I don't know why it was floating like that. Oops. Why not? Let's go get my house. My free VIP house that I clearly paid to win.
You have arrived at your destination.
Damn it. They no longer have to just press X to start it. You have to actually slow down.
Here we go. House and grounds with private road access. You can sit in the front room and watch the quiet, calm waters. That is assuming I don't have to help a stranded driver in the middle of the lake again. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous of that view. You leave the paperwork to me anyway. Congratulations.
Sure, the other house kind of sucks anyways. Honestly, houses don't matter in this game. For some reason, They kind of took all the map and ruined it. There's like no reason to explore this map at all. You don't need to remember where the garages are because you can just switch cars immediately. You don't really need to remember where all the locations are. Because there really aren't that many. There's only like 2 or 3 that are actually any good. Like this little like park over here and the train yard is the only ones I can think of that are like decent. There's a lot more like tiny locations, but they're not very fun to drive around in and do like gymkhana and stuff. Like right now, I can just go to my cars. Not that. My cars. Then I can just get in my car. You don't even need to pay for it. You just teleport to your car. God, I never use the interior in this game. It sucks. I'd rather use bumper cam at that point. Or maybe hood cam. Honestly, I'm a bumper gang. I like bumper cam way more. I mean, hood cam's alright, but I think bumper cam normally like gives you more sense of speed like this compared to this. This feels way faster compared to the bumper or the hood. Like very slow in my opinion. Fast.
You have arrived at your destination.
I can't use this one. Oh, very sad. No thank you. I don't think I can deal with the difficulty higher. Legitness man, that is like a real legit name. Oh my god, please turn. Is the LUTT food? I assume it is. I assume that's why it's understeering so much. Come on, I can catch up to this guy. Is he even in? Is it Ford Focus or something? Or not Focus, but... Is he? Oh, he's also in a TT. I guess I just suck at driving. Because apparently the TT can go way faster if you drive like that guy. That's tight. Use the wall. Use this. Oh, I shouldn't want to break. Probably faster in a straight line. Cheating AI. Hello. I'm flooring you, man. And then they slow down. Somehow they lost a huge push.
I should mention, we want to find out who is the best road racer here at Horizon, so I'll be taking the fastest qualifiers through after each round and eliminating the rest. Welcome to round 3.
Wait, why is this free? What? Are they all free because I have the VIP pass? No one's not. I don't remember this one being free. I guess I'll do a dirt one.
I've been scouring the satellite maps for barns around the festival and I found one. What? I mean, statistically, there's a decent chance there's a classic car in it, right?
I'll do that later. I don't remember any of the barn bonds. To be honest.
200 yards. Turn right.
Oh my god. Car. Please.
Turn right.
I wonder how much the fast travel building is. Really, the only reason you don't fast travel everywhere is because it's locked. If it wasn't locked, I don't see any point why you'd ever interact with this boring, empty, open world, to be honest. There's nothing. I find these roads very boring to drive.
Turn right.
They're very much just straights.
Turn right.
I also think Horizon 2 had probably just a way better map. Because there were so many shortcuts that no one would know about unless they knew the map like the back of their hand. This one, you just go point to point. There's no reason following the road. And like I said, not having any invisible walls, there's nothing to stop you. Oh, finally we can drive this one. Probably a bad choice to use a rear-wheel drive car in the rain, but it's fine. And in the dirt, I didn't know this was a dirt race, to be honest. Well, I guess I did because I selected the dirt race series, but they make me drive a street car in the dirt? Yeah, I regret my choice immediately now. But one time I needed the all-wheel drive of the TT. I mean, need is like a harsh word because it's really just a. It would have been slightly easier than easy to pass all these people. Because again, the AI on dirt racing sucks. But I mean, in real world drive cars, they're probably better because they don't want to slide, so they don't end up in an uncontrollable, time-wasting slide. Ooh, come on. Faster. I feel like the view distance isn't high enough, but I swear I checked in this walkthrough. It just seems like a lot of popping for some reason. Might just be the PC version or my PC. Oh god. I don't know. I'll do like explain what to do next time. I don't think I have an expedition car yet. I'll just do another dirt race. Oh, yeah. Manual. That'll be.
This is the activity panel. You can come here to find and join events and activities other drivers are taking part in.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't think anyone joins those anyways. Like this road, it's literally made for like a car going Mach 20 million to never let off. Like, it's just so straight and boring. I don't know why anyone would want to drive this road ever. The entire point of this series is to be like driving heaven almost. And it just feels tedious, boring. Nothing like the fun roads of real life. And I mean, right, the scenic views are kind of lame, but also
400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
it's just like, here's a field. Ta-da. Look at our giant open empty area a little bit. Oh my god, am I
You
gonna...
have arrived at your destination.
Another one? Okay, I'm gonna use the TT since it has all of the... Oh, that car's fooling. There's like also like a pause between when it says go and when you do go. It's off. It's just not be a dirt race. It's just all one road. Looks like it's going to be. I had my Z4, I would have passed all these people. Understeer to beyond. Yep, use the as brakes. That's how you play this game. Gotta be like a Forza driver. It's not as effective as I remember. I mean, yeah, well, they get in the way. Why is everyone also in TTs? Come on. Did Kira ever tell us, like, why the TT was her favorite or something at the beginning? I don't think she ever did. I'm just thinking about it.
Look who's just secured their place into round 4 of the Dirt Racing Series. So, the new event program has been added to your schedule, and judging by your previous performance, I'm looking forward to seeing what you make of these.
In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left.
Name so many pops.
You have arrived at your destination.
God, the UK really needs to, like, fix their rain problem. It rains constantly. Got him. Is this the race I'm supposed to be doing? Or is it? I think this was a race I already did. Okay. It's a different one. Mainly. I don't know why anyone would live in the UK if it rains like this. It's like 95% of the chances rain. and then the other 5% it's chance, or it's just cloudy. Oh my god, I let go of the controller for a second, almost crashed. I love winter. Can't
Congrats!
wait.
You've qualified for Horizon Winter Season. Conditions and competition will be fierce. Woolly seat covers and hot water bottles are optional.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Winter's like the worst in this game. It's just, you have less grip everywhere. I don't know who actually like has winter as their favorite season in this game, because it just makes everything miserable to do. Speaking of which, I hope when we get to the main servers it's not winter, because I may just like postpone the rest of this like series.
Recalculating route.
God, I'm blind. I look at billboards and I say, like, I think it's like a different object than it is. Man, the mini map is like, makes me blind.
400 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, so this must be online. I think these are all real people because I can like phase through them. I don't think that works offline and like experience like a bot or drive a car as they call them.
You have arrived at your destination.
Another achievement.
Hey, Marshall. Welcome to the winter season. I'm putting together our winter showcase. If you can think of a driver with a little bit of experience, a lot of influence, and a train to catch, be sure to let me know, yeah?
That's the train showcase. Woohoo.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Welcome to the auto show. Fancy a new ride? You can buy it here.
I don't know why I came in here. I mean, I'm sure I have money to buy a car. I don't really buy cars in this game. I just use what it gives me. Kind of like Gran Turismo, except Gran Turismo is way better. Like at giving you cars. It gives you like interesting cars and not just bottom of the barrel junk.
You have arrived at your destination.
Another off-road with like power supercars? Doesn't make any sense. That's a funny thing. I always come to the festival during the winter because it's the only like area that's not affected by the snow. So I mean, if I want to play this game, I'll normally just pick a drift car and you do the like drift circuit there. It's not like official, but it's just like I think most people know about it. Where you like drift under, like through the main track. It works really well because you can almost link every turn pretty cleanly. There's like one that's kind of hard if you have an underpowered car, but the rest you can do pretty easily. I thought I missed that one. I'm glad I didn't. Snowman. Easy. I don't know if these Super 7 things were. I think that's a Super 7. I'm not sure. Like the car with the blue and pink. Could be something else.
200 yards. Turn left.
I kind of stopped playing this game towards the end of its life. So I mean, probably experienced what they were, but not very much of it.
Ah, look! A challenge card. Some cheeky driver must have left it here. not going to let that stand, are we?
Again? Can I change a car to like a... Why do I have a Zonda R? Yeah, I want my escort. Give me my escort back. There we go. Much better. Proper rally car for a dirt course. That's kind of one thing I didn't really like about this game is like there was no real good rallies. There were like good rally. It's not a rally cross, is it? That has like a lot of mixed surfaces. I can't think of the name of it. But there was no like pure dirt races. Like there's one that's all right that goes along the, I think it's the lake to the left, and that's about it. There might be one that goes like across the mountain range to the left as well, or top left. But that road's not very fun. It looks like a lot of fun on the map, but it's not very fun to drive. It's quite a snooze fest. That's probably like all of the game though. Like, none of these roads are very highly technical or require any brain power to think about the best line. You just kind of drive. You full throttle until you hit a wall, and that's if you hit a wall. Most of the times you don't even hit a wall because the walls are indestructible, so you just keep flying. Oh my god. Like that, why would I ever bother slowing down from that corner? I mean, I got out faster than I would have if I broke. Yeah, I really shouldn't be sliding there. Yeah, they're right on my ass now because I was messing around sliding. There you go, messing around sliding or gaining because I'm losing. That's one thing I thought, like, these games are fun for was drifting, but even then, the drifting is very shallow. Not much skill in it. You just basically initiate and then you go through the turn. Did I just win a hurricane?
Right, you're through to round 4. New road racing events have been added to your schedule. The competition's really heating up now. Good luck.
Turn right.
Oh, I was unable to join the session, oh no. Where's the diagnostic? Oh no. I don't know what even that is. I don't know computer numbers error. I have like thought about doing challenges for this game, like, but I could never stick with them. Like, I tried inventing like a survival game in this. Not like a game mode, but just like a challenge. Like every race, you could gain a life, and every time you lose one. But I mean, it was kind of too simple. And I mean, after you win a few, you win them all. Because the AI is very predictable after a while. And they're mostly balanced. Sometimes, like every once in a while, a race can get stupid hard. Like if, depending on the starting grid, if like the best car is in out front, then you might have trouble. But most times you're fine. I remember in 3, like one race in particular was annoyingly hard because the starting grid had the cars in front start on a flat surface and the cars in the back started on like a very steep incline, so you're basically stuck trying to accelerate up a hill while the first and second people like gain a huge lead on you. Kind of sucked.
Oh dear. I knew it was a bad idea to use.
Horizon, where we take playing in the dirt very, very seriously. Welcome to round 5.
Novelty horns as wheel spin prizes. Off you go and equip it then.
Like this, like, why would I bother following the road when there's nothing to stop me from just going point to point to the destination? It's faster to do this. It's more convenient. It's like, this is the reason why I think truly open worlds should not exist. Because no matter how much effort they put into like designing a world, it's always gonna feel kind of empty in locations that they didn't touch up. And obviously it stops you from like it's more area for them to try to cover, so like the more detailed areas suffer because they have to put in slight amounts of detail everywhere, even though it's just using a terrain brush and stuff. shit. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over. I hate missing check because there's not even like a reset to like get to it, I don't think. Like if you want reset, you just have to wait for it to reset. Oh god, come on. I'm flooring it, like these guys are going. Like maybe they slow down. That Audi Quattro is not getting past me.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's use that rig hand one up. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. If it is, then too bad. I want those Horizon 2 feels. Oh my god, the slightly slippery tarmac is annoying. Hopefully I can get into first. This really is the reason I hate winter. Like, why would you ever play this in winter? Which I think you can set it in the race settings, but it's annoying you can't set it during free roam. Because I never play winter. And I honestly probably always play summer the way it was meant to be. Stop breaking so much, you dummy. Okay, I should have prepped more there, but GTR broke so. Oh my god, get out of the way, Oregon. Please. I need to catch up to the black hurricane. Damn, it's the last lap too. Whoa. This is gonna be close. Hopefully he slows down. Which he is. And then I'm gonna take him right here. Because, oh no, he's gonna double pass. No, he does not. That could have been bad. I wasn't looking at it.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn left.
Oh, I thought that was a destructible tree. No, no.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't know that for this. I do. Why not? Titan Warrior. I should not have picked a big truck this. I thought this truck was faster. Because I think it's a Forza edition, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think the AI is better in slower vehicles in general. Probably because you don't have the advantage of knowing when to not brake. Hey. That guy's an asshole. Okay, take out 2 people with one ram. That's good. Just one left. I think I'm gonna go and try to grab the fast travel mansion right after this race. Or at least see how much it is. I think it's a few million. So probably can't immediately. Unless it's free. I mean, it could be free. Like, if I have the video output pass. Hopefully it's not, though.
Hey, don't feel too bad for the drivers who got knocked out last round. When you see this next round of events, you might think they're the lucky ones. Round 6 is a go.
In 100 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
So much for the Flying Scotsman. We might have to start at the horizon line. All I know is next time I have a meeting in Edinburgh, I'm calling you. I might not have another train laying around, but I certainly have some events for spring you might be interested in. Just make sure you qualify, yeah?
Alright, I think I'm gonna end it there. It's been about, looks like 3 hours almost. And we're slightly over halfway through the winter season. I might off screen try to get the Eliminator achievements, which are like just complete the Eliminator in first place in like a Mini Cooper, I think. There might be another one, I can't remember. But yeah, I might work towards like the multiplayer achievements because those are the ones that are really like they need to be done before probably like I don't know 5-6 years, which well, to be honest, I don't know when the server is gonna live down. They're probably gonna be like up for a good 3-4 years still. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like 2. Probably the servers last for quite a bit. But yeah. Oh, let me know if you want to do another one. I'll probably not make another one anyway since I'm going for 100%. And if you want to see me like play through 5 or any of the other Horizon games, I'd be down to do that. Yeah, it's fun. It's been fun revisiting this game. Not as not as bad as I remember. I don't think, but not as good as it either. So, all right.